on my ways. Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep following this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip. Made a name for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line out. Thinking I'm come find out. 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Booming this like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Been on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, die on set.
We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And so we're over. And now the rookie's free. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. The Browns at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. 3rd and 19.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
They go play action here on first down. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Back to throw now on first down. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just have receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Here's 2nd and 3. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And now off to the races down the right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
On 1st and 10, Stevenson. Right back to Njoku. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Throwing the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. They'll get it inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7.
Right now, boys.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. Touchdown, Browns. From 6 yards away. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this ball game.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field.
Keep motion snapping, or you're going to get any yards.
No matter what the
Keep motion
tried,
snapping.
they couldn't
They
stop
keep
them.
motion snapping. It actually is.
Extra point by Butker.
It exploits the defense clearly.
And we are tied at 7.
I ain't ran off nowhere.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to him on 1st down. Unable. Oh, and now some space to operate. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dale, as he's got this down inside inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Okay, 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Banks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I just said you shut
A
up.
lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant.
On first down, Dale. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times, so not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll set up to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Nobody blocked.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. This is the tight end, the Joker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got one. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On play action, they'll throw. Now a deep one for Johnston. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone covers there, and they're playing deep. That makes it focus on the wide guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You say so. Said if you say so.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And it's a Packers touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 49 yards. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about just starting your team. You just mentioned it down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Thank you.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll run on first down. Dale. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
What?
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
You said once cater out, boy.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off.
God
damn. Now this is intercepted. My goodness.
That was stupid.
Picked up by Denzel.
That was stupid.
And the Browns
Just
will take
right
over here at the 22-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. It gets paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stevenson.
Oh,
This is caught. It's Brown.
What are you doing?
1 second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout.
that was right there.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Damn.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I didn't see that. What is he talking about?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here for their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, It sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a deep one for Johnston. The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward is...
And he will take it across midfield and down the 45.
You like that, huh?
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, and now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive?
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Mother Christ. Ever had to do that.
Throwing on first down. Stevenson.
What the fuck are we doing?
Who pulls this one in? He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Big time. Let's get back to our game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Dale, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 114 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st down, Dale. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a wild sack. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Rusu in there for the sack.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. They'll set up a throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup.
Like that's tripping. What am I doing?
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And their backs up against the
When do I back up 10,000 steps?
Forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Like what the? Right to him. Right to him. Right to him.
And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Off play action. Stevenson, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Here now a 3rd and 20. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Here we go, here we go. Hurry, hurry.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the deep...
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 48-yard line.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. down the right
That's funny.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
That's crazy.
Inside the 10-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards.
This game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter play.
This nigga just threw me a whole
3
big
quarters
six.
have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Like, why am I not able to move nobody? This is weird.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal?
Why can't I move nobody?
And he's in. Touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown. And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead.
We had that issue before. My guy just don't move.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Okay.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I don't do that.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
I don't care about that. I mean, we see how the game going, so hey, it is what it is, right?
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for
I did.
4 thus far. This
It is what it is. I mean, we see how it goes. 14-point lead ain't shit.
They'll look to throw here. Now this
Like, look at that.
deep for Reed. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Oh, he's a cutie.
Well, what a turnaround. They exited the Lakers.
Yeah, that's why you run all the RPOs. You can't either. Not getting no time no more. Like the 2nd half. It is what it is. I ain't worried. I ain't worried about it.
And it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Look at this shit.
Got a man and he hits him inside.
First time we can read that shit.
And he'll get him inside.
First time y'all read that shit the whole fucking week.
14-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fucking RPOs. Whoa. Oh, that shit's crazy. That shit just... Except the one bomb you threw in the outfield. Everything else has been with RPOs. For like 80, 60 yards. Come on now. I got a whole stream that will show it. I'm not disrespecting, I'm just saying. I mean, the stream proves it. It's all good. I blew this game in the 2nd half. It's all good.
And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
My whole line is tripping. I don't know what they're doing. I ain't worried about it.
You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
I don't know how they weren't doing this in the 1st half with fucking 5 superstars on the damn O-line, D-line, to my none. That's the crazy part. Now they want to
now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This shit, I don't got no fucking. All I got is my offensive weapons.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee. And
But they're only like 80 overall, though, except Kenny Clark. Everybody else is just fucking terrible. I just earned the traits, but damn, they just terrible. They don't block shed right. They don't do nothing unless I'm blitzing. I don't like blitzing like that unless I have to.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
Okay. At the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 50 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10.
Look at that. I'm sure. He's walking for a second.
His receiver, Watson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
2nd and 3.
Good play. Oh!
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He brought that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
He had a guy wide open underneath the water. What is
the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. As expected, they're going for
I mean, it's look at this. Look at what?
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Yeah. I drafted him when I joined the league. I joined the league 3 years ago. Or 2 seasons ago.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season
the same
for a lot
guy,
of defensive backs.
I don't know why I
a lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay. Good defense. Y'all want to trip out today? It's all good. It's a wake-up coffee, y'all.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
Pick 6 last time that happened, but hey, we ain't going to talk about that one either.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Stevenson working
the middle
of the field. He's got a man complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back.
Unless it was a delay, then that's different. He's trying to block downfield first.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
No pressure on this.
The slot man in motion
That's
right.
why I fucked up, man.
And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Room past the 35.
Doesn't try yet.
Get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group More than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And then the time wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Look, I'm fucking running past blocks and shit. What am I
Calling a
doing?
gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
That's probably one of the worst games I've played in a while. Oh, shit,
Back to throw. Stevenson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
I'm not worried.
3rd and 5. On design run for their wideout. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
This not like them at all. Well, since I've joined, I've barely lost, but this year's 2-0, and I've been locked down defense. I don't know what happened this game.
Where we stand right now in the
can't even
fourth
blame the
quarter,
momentum because we don't got it all.
And Charles, I know they're
Can't
going to be
blame that.
disappointed
This is
about
fucking
several
bullshit.
things with this
Second
ball
half.
game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation.
What is he doing? What are you doing? You didn't want to block him by double?
Down, and this one incomplete as well. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating, and they are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
My O-line really forgot how to block second half.
Yeah, they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Why did y'all fail me? Y'all failed me this game for real.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Banks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he bumped him and everything.
He finds his man complete. It's Banks. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Banks. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Quentin Johnston with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
I've never recovered one yet. Let's see. I ain't think so. I've never recovered one. For real.
And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's taken in by Njoku. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Not all the plays, not all the picks that could have happened. That one's in his hands.
The two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
That's crazy. Oh, I am too, but some of these fucking plays is ridiculous, though. On both sides of the ball. I ain't even going to say only on one side. This shit ridiculous on both sides. No questions asked. I should have trusted my man defense a little bit more, too. I have the speed for it.
On
but
first down, Stevenson escaping
wide open.
pressure
Right
back to Njoku. And even though
he
gets
called for
out
roughing
to
passer.
stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Well, this game either way. It's ridiculous how it went.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. Now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Browns are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
You know.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
That's not what I just picked.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
2 covering that same side.
They'll set up to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
18 Rebel, 18 Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your...
He's got a man complete. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown error on the game's final play.
52.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they play to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way.
Yeah. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah. Down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah. When you pop it, they all wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah. Mediocre, that just won't suffice. Better now than ever. Ain't no cracking under pressure. The boy is clever. If I did it, it was stellar. Nobody fresher. Stop complaining, man, my head hurts. These catchy records ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the catalog, you know I got some scars on me. Just getting started, you don't really wanna start with me. It's John Kill, I would sacrifice a heart in me for family, high roller. But you wouldn't know it by the way that I wrote up. Career lifespan looking good, it ain't slowing. One after another, man, I just keep going and going and going. Yeah, if I did it, then I did it right. This ain't happened for me overnight. No. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Down to business, I ain't playing nice. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah. When you poppin', they don't wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah. Mediocre, that just won't suffice. Keep myself grounded, that's a piece of me that I won't let go. No matter what level I reach, I promise to hold it close. Ain't gotta tell me this hitting different, man, I already know. How are you claiming we had a baby, we ain't never spoke? I don't be out here with random women on the road. They want a DNA test to prove it, I'm like, here you go. I could've saved you a bunch of time and told you the results. Looking for hush money from me, you ain't gon' get it though. Historic, rain on my parade, I keep walking and ignore it. Just part of the game, yeah, it comes with the territory. It's just another day, man, I'm used to it downpouring. It's nothing. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me overnight. Yeah. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Yeah. Down to business, I ain't playing nice. Yeah. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. Yeah. When you poppin', they don't wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Yeah. Mediocre, that just won't suffice. Do not need no introduction. Start my own, can't no one touch it. Became what they said I couldn't. Mediocre, that won't cut it. Life is a gift, I wanna live it to the fullest while I can. Why would I not wanna know my days in this game are numbered? Might as well enjoy the few years that I do have left. Who